So first of all, I can define how many options I can generate. So I can make it 4, I can make it 2, but let's just make 3 as the default for now. Creative range, I can make it very refined, or YOLO, which is going crazy. How about YOLO? Let's be more divergent at this point. So for the Ask Redfin section, based on the business and user goal and user goals that I provided earlier, generate more design options. Aspects to vary, you can, let's say layout, color scheme. Yeah, why not? Images, I don't need it. Text font, I don't need it. Text content, yes. So generate variations. It can probably go pretty crazy because we are in this YOLO mode right now, but we'll see.
YOLO means you only live once, if somebody's wondering. It's funny that they've put that directly into their product.
I know. It's funny that I have to Google it to look it up every time.
Yeah, it's from a Drake song in like 2014, I want to say. So shout out to the Canadian rapper Drake making it into a Google product.
Great. Should have a, GIF or image in some sort of success message.
Oh man, I think like the song he personally published on this was pretty explicit, and so Google probably wouldn't allow it.
Cool. That makes sense. Otherwise, I was thinking introducing the MV here while we're waiting. All right, wow.
Way more divergent. I like this. So the hack here is use YOLO mode in Stitch to get divergent solutions. And then we're going to take these from Stitch to Studio?
Yes. As I mentioned, you can keep ideating from here, right? So if I were to go back to if you remember my mind map, we can just keep diverging from here. And you can ask a prompt here as well, right? And there are different models that you can play with. By the way, for a fast model that you can export to Figma in the future. And it's something odd, right? It should allow you to export to Figma and Google AI Studio for any of the models here. However, for some reason, it only allows you to export Figma if you're under the fast mode. Just a heads up. Another thing, Akash, its redesign model is very interesting. It also gives you a lot of creative ideas by doing redesign. So you wanted to check that out?
Let's see it.
More ideas. For the sake of time, let me just give you I think I selected the right one.
You need to make sure to select the right frame so it knows what to diverge off of.
Exactly, yeah. And this is a perfect time to introduce any kind of ads or MVs. So back to what I'm saying right here, it really depends on our needs. Let's say if we are happy with the idea, we think there's some potential, we can export to Google AI Studio for further, it's getting
now it's going wild on the design system, but at least it's something different.
Yeah, that's true. So let's say if we still like this one, I know it's not really what we asked for, to be honest, Akash, but let's go with this one. So let's say we wanted to export to Google AI Studio. By default, this is the one. And I can say, turn this into an interactive prototype. By the way, we don't have to provide anything here. We can leave this blank because I'll show you in a bit that it just essentially copy-paste the same thing in Google AI Studio. That's that. For some developers, I know they like Jewels, which is more, if you have a GitHub repo, you can download code and copy the code as well. But those are the features that I don't use much.
Okay. So that's like Google's coding agent, right?
Yep. That's the nature of Google products. In other words, like Stitch, Google AI Studio, they have so many different experiments or products that they are not very well connected, in my opinion. And that's why we still get to see this Stitch to Google AI Studio workflow, which could have been more streamlined.
Yeah, and we previously had Director of Product Jacqueline Kunzelman on, and she had like Opal, and there's so many different products that Google is kind of like experimenting with. Some risk, I guess, you have is that they just stop supporting it, like Stitch, for instance. But while they have it, it's pretty useful, I think.
True. Yeah, that's a great point.
Today's podcast is brought to you by Pendo, the leading software experience management platform. McKinsey found that 78% of companies are using Gen AI, but just as many have reported no bottom line improvements. So how do you know if your AI agents are actually working? Are they giving users the wrong answers, creating more work instead of less, improving retention, or hurting it? When your software data and AI data are disconnected, you can't answer these questions. But when you bring all your usage data together in one place, you can see what users do before, during, and after they use AI, showing you when agents work, how they help you grow, and when to prioritize on your roadmap. Pendo Agent Analytics is the only solution built to do this for product teams. Start measuring your AI's performance with Agent Analytics at pendo.io/Akash. That's pendo.io/AAKASH. I hope you enjoyed that short clip. You can check out the full episode here.